And then life intrudes. Larry Larson is with us, who co-produced the Victory Tour. You make your schedules and life intrudes, right?
Exactly. I'm curious to know if Reverend Al Sharpton is attending the memorial service.
I assume he
you
will
assume,
be.
but
The reason I think it's interesting, Reverend Al Sharpton was also on the Victory Tour. He looked very different in those days. He
looked like James Brown in those days.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He was about 50 pounds heavier. Yeah. He had a uniform. It was a red one-piece jumpsuit with a big gold medallion.
Oh, really?
And he made court every day in front of the hotel or in the lobby.
Well, that's entertaining. And I knew him well in those days, too, because I was a reporter in New York, and I knew him well.
Well, I'll tell you, he was very charismatic, street smart. He was hired to do community relations in the black community, and he actually went city to city. And if we have 1 minute, I can tell a very funny Reverend Sharpton
You might
story.
be interrupted, but go ahead, please.
Well, we were doing 3 shows per week in stadiums. When we got to D.C., we could not get RFK Stadium on a Sunday. Reverend Sharpton and some of the other representatives were being paid by the night. And the way they were paid, the promoter would write a check, the check would be endorsed, and they would get a big bag of cash. Well, in D.C., the check was made out for $20,000, but the accountant put $30,000 inside the bag. That night, and I had heard the story, that night I was at some sort of black music convention, and I saw, everybody was there. Jesse Jackson was there. I saw Sharpton. And I said, Reverend, the Lord is with you tonight. He said, son, if they ain't stupid enough to overpay me, I ain't stupid enough to give it back. But that's Reverend Al.
Oh, my goodness. Always entertaining.
Let's focus now, if we can, at Staples. We understand the scene. They seem to be getting ready. The lights are going on back there. And now you hear the sounds.
Good morning and welcome. My name is Pastor Lucius Smith, and I am proud to call the Jackson family my friends. To millions around the world, Michael Jackson was an idol, a hero, even a king. But first and foremost, this man before us today was our brother, our son, our father, and our friend. Michael Jackson was and always shall be a beloved part of the Jackson family and the family of man. And so today we gather those who know and love Michael best and those who came to know and love him through his good works. We come together in this space where only days ago Michael sang and danced and brought his joy as only he could. We come together and we remember the time. We remember this man by celebrating his life and all of the love that he brought to our own lives for half a century. Our hearts are heavy today because this man, this brother, this son, this father, and this friend is gone far too soon. But as long as we remember our time with him, the truth is, he is never really gone at all. As long as we remember him, he will be there forever to comfort us. In his very beautiful and very human heart, Michael Jackson wanted nothing more than to give love to the world, to share of his singular talent and his soul, and perhaps be loved back in return. Through his words, his music, and his countless good deeds, Michael did so much to try and heal our world. And so for the Jackson family, and for all who grieve his loss everywhere in our world, may this moment of remembrance, a moment of healing, a moment of music, and a moment of love bring comfort to those who loved our friend. God bless you.